What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. In today's video, the title of this video is going to be, Does Vintage Mountain Dew Pitch Black taste better than modern day Mountain Dew Pitch Black? So basically, there's been rumors that have gone around that the original ingredients of Mountain Dew Pitch Black is actually better than the modern day Mountain Dew Pitch Black. And before we get into this, there's actually a lot of history on Mountain Dew Pitch Black. And before I get into the taste test, for those of you who have never seen me do a review on Pitch Black or Deep Dive, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little run through of the history before we get into the taste testing. So starting out, Mountain Dew Pitch Black was originally released in 2004 for Halloween season. Now, this is a flavor of soda that's been around for a very long time, and I don't know exactly which year this bottle is because it doesn't really say anywhere on the bottle. I've already looked, but what I can tell you is that this is most likely anywhere from around 2004 to 2008. I am about 95% sure of that. Now, Mountain Dew Pitch Black has had many different runs to where it's been pulled off the shelves and then put back on again until finally it hit a point to where it was released permanently. But then in 2019 it was discontinued for good. Now this is where the story gets really interesting. You guys might be wondering, what in the heck is Maximus the Fourth doing with a Mountain Dew Baja Deep Dive? What does that have anything to do with Mountain Dew Pitch Black? Well, I'm going to tell you. So, like I said, Mountain Dew Pitch Black was discontinued for good in 2019. Now, there were a lot of fans that badly wanted Mountain Dew Pitch Black to come back. So, 3 years later, in 2022, what PepsiCo very cleverly did is they came out with a new PepsiCo sweepstakes item, and it was Mountain Dew Baja Deep Dive. Now, what they did is you were to follow the instructions of PepsiCo, rather it was on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, taking caps and reading off the codes. I don't know exactly what it was that you had to do, what the requirements were to be a winner of this, but like any of those other Pepsi sweepstake items, you just had to follow the instructions. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but leading up to this whole thing, what I can tell you guys is that originally they were supposed to send out 19,000 six-packs of these 16-ounce cans. That got canceled, and it got moved down to 18,000 packs. And nobody really knows why that was the case, but that's the way it ended up happening. Now, take a look at this. If you take a look at this can of Mountain Dew Baja Deep Dive, you will notice that there is a treasure chest down at the bottom. And if you look really closely, there is a bottle right there. And guess what that stands for? Pitch Black. So that is a very direct and complete illustration of Mountain Dew Pitch Black being advertised secretly by PepsiCo's very limited and exclusive sweepstakes. And the theme was to find the lost treasures on Baja Island. Well, as you can see right there, that is a animated illustrated picture of a Mountain Dew Pitch Black bottle right next to that treasure chest. So that illustrated that Mountain Dew Pitch Black was finally going to make a comeback. And in 2023, that's exactly what happened. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the new, most recent Mountain Dew Pitch Black that was released. It is now discontinued, but it did make a run while it did, and you just had to get it while you could. So, with that said, now that I have filled you guys in the complete history and the legacy behind Mountain Dew Pitch Black, and how this really weird Mountain Dew flavor of Baja Deep Dive ties into Pitch Black, now we are going to do a taste test side by side of the vintage bottle from 2004 to 2008 and the modern day bottle of Mountain Dew Pitch Black from 2023. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Let's go ahead and start with the old one first. Shout out to DJ Glowing Ice, a YouTuber that has the YouTube account that goes by the name of Industrial Industries World Radio. He is pretty well known on the platform of YouTube, and even he has told me personally that he feels like Mountain Dew messed up pretty bad with the new ingredients of Pitch Black, and that even he thought that the original flavor in the ingredients was better. So today, I'm going to tell you guys if that is something I agree with as well. So here we go. Oh, wow. Had to vice grip that one open with my teeth. Okay, let's go ahead and open up this new one too. Might as well get that ready. Yeah, so I can automatically smell the very old and aged sugar in this Mountain Dew Pitch Black. So this leads me to believe that the taste is unfortunately probably not going to measure up exactly the way it should if the sugar was not aged. It actually smells very similar to that cherry cola slice that I consumed a month or two ago. But hey, let's give it a go. Okay, wow. So the same color is definitely there. You have that color of purple that is so dark that it almost looks blue, I guess you could say, but it's very black. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. A vintage taste of Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Yeah. Yeah, so it is kind of hard to get an exact authentic taste of what it should taste like if this was fresh because it's so old. But going off of what I do have to go by is I can tell that the ingredients was probably a little bit smoother than the 2023 edition. Now, Mountain Dew Pitch Black, it is known to be supposed to taste similar to grape. If you look at the new bottle from 2023, it does say it's due with a blast of dark citrus punch flavors with other natural flavors. But what it really does kind of taste like is grape. Definitely tastes way different just because the sugar is so aged. So I'm not sure what to make out of that. But let's go ahead and try the 2023 edition. Okay, even though the 2023 one is fresh and the 2004 to 2008 one is not, I can already taste a huge difference in the ingredients. This 2023 one, it has a lot more of a punch and almost a little bit too overpowering is the best way I can describe it. Now, if you take the old one, it has a lot more of a mellow, calm, and grape taste, like trying to sing a song originally without trying to upplay it or downplay it in any sort of way to tweak it. I can definitely see and taste that these original ingredients are very authentic. Now, I really wish, while I wish that this old one was a fresh bottle, it's just not realistic. I can't get a fresh bottle. Maybe if I could find a can, that would be different, but let's just try this old one again. Okay, yes. So, other than the aged sugar that has that same exact taste in all aged sodas, I can definitely tell that if this was a fresh Mountain Dew Pitch Black, the old one, yes, it is true. The ingredients in the old one is definitely better than the new one. I would probably have to give the old one, if it were fresh, an 8 out of 10. And this new one, I'd give that one a 7. It definitely tastes better because it's fresh, but like I said, you can still definitely see through the aged sugar taste. So, with that said, you guys, I really thank you for watching. And if there's anything that I've learned in the last year and 2 months of being a YouTuber, one thing's for sure. I have a goal, and that is to get monetized. And rather I have your guys' help and you're sharing the videos, I will succeed. Count on it. See you on the next one.